It was a very strong impact. I saw an insect coming and it stung me here.
Aquí encara tinc el...
Good morning. Yesterday all this was covered with fog. There is still snow. There are still traces of snow. Spectacular, huh? Well, I came through the Purse up ahead, and all the way down here where the river is, you can see a little bit of the river up here. It was a tough day because of the fog and the rain, but once I got up here, I found these houses. And these gentlemen who live in one of these houses. This is where I slept, the one without the broken window. But, well, inside it's not too far from being broken. These gentlemen use the yard as a parking lot. They have a restaurant there that recently opened because the inside is very well done. And here they have a hut for a family. This is the cafeteria. And this is what looks like a hostel, but it's actually a mountain hut because of the way it's maintained. It's good for sleeping, but it's a little bit badly maintained, huh? Especially inside. This is my room. This is the bathroom. There's no hot water. And the room, it's clearly got a moisture problem, huh? All over the place. They must have tried to hang a TV in here. And this heater doesn't work. I had to ask for a heater because it's very cold in here. We are at an altitude of 2,400 or 2,500 meters, and it is terribly cold at sunset. Here I charge the batteries. I woke up this morning with a swollen eye. The thing is, when you're riding, it's very easy to get hit by insects, and they usually get stuck in the middle of your head. Then the helmet gets caught in them, and they make noise because they can't get out. So I opened the helmet to let them out, but sometimes I have to stop and take the helmet off because they didn't get out. And that's what happened to me yesterday. In this case, the impact was very strong. I saw an insect coming and it bit me here. Still have the bite. It was a very strong impact and I noticed it much more than the normal, but I kept going because I noticed it hadn't come in. I kept driving. The thing is, as I was driving, it felt like it was still stinging, and I thought to myself, holy shit, that was a wasp that came from behind and got stuck. It was a suicide attack. I thought the wind was moving it, and I felt the sting more and more. Finally, I stopped and took off my helmet. Before I took it off, I went like this, and it went away. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a wasp or a bee. I don't know what it was. I don't know because it flew away. For me, it was one of those things that eat the steaks. It hurt, but I got there okay. And this morning I woke up with one eye half closed. Half an eye. We're not going to strain it too much. Now I'm going to take some ibuprofen, something for the stitches, and go on. Then I won't have to clean the 2 glasses under my eyes today. Let's get to work. I started from the beginning, from Dilaver Yaylasi, where I slept in a refuge hotel. Then I turned to Dilaver Yaylasi. I turned around and went to Dumanli, Chorak, Akokak, Bogali, Arpali, Sultan Murat Yaylasi, Koknar, Multado Yaylasi, until I reached 2 very beautiful lakes, Aigir and Bailikligolu. Then I continued to Toskoi, Derkoi, and I shortened the road and went north until I reached the Black Sea. There I took the road until I found a roadside hotel in the town of Limankov. It's 9:30 in the morning and I can open my eyes. I have already done a few good kilometers. How beautiful it is here. When the fog lifts, you can't see what's to your right when you're driving. And right now I'm going downhill, and to the right is the mountain. You don't know if there are houses, you don't know what's there, you don't know anything. And on the other hand, when it fades a little bit, it's brutal, spectacular. Wow, the fog is coming back up a little bit, but it's good. It's impressive. What silence? Let's get to work at 9:30 in the morning. Today is going to be a great day. I'm out of gas. Luckily, I'm using the emergency tank because the main tank is empty. I fill up, make a transfer, and drive on. It's 4 in the afternoon. I've passed another foggy area and I see it's coming down. But my goodness, when the fog lifts, you can see some beautiful mountain scenery. How cool. Well, I'm about 50 or 60 kilometers away from finishing trail number 8. Then I have 9 to go and a few more miles before I reach the Georgia border. We'll see how the day goes. We'll see how we finish today and how the day looks tomorrow. Let's get to work. Come on, we already have everything. I went up to see Lake Aigir. The mountains are very beautiful, and God, the snow is still there. It's off the road, it's June, and summer starts in 4 days. There are many Turkish tourists, but no international tourists. Yes, I have seen many Turkish tourists driving up this flat. I had a long way to go up the mountain with no guarantee of finding a place to sleep. It was almost dark, it was foggy, it was raining, and I decided to cut the road. I went north down the mountain until I reached the Black Sea. It was already dark and I continued towards Georgia until I found a hotel in Limankov with a gas station on the side of the road. I parked the quad in front of it, had a little dinner and went to sleep. This was my last night in Turkey. Tomorrow, Georgia.